Have you ever seen a company try to make a leap so big it feels like, I don't know, jumping from a local pond straight into the ocean?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Well, today we're doing a deep dive into exactly that kind of move. We're looking at Sol Strategies.
The Canadian firm? They're pretty deep in the Solana ecosystem already.
Exactly. And now they've got this, well, an incredibly ambitious plan to list on Nasdaq.
It's a big one.
So we really want to unpack what this means, for their strategy, their finances, and maybe what it signals for crypto and traditional finance coming together.
Absolutely. And the ambition here is, well, it's something else. They've actually filed a Form 40F with the SEC in the U.S.
Right, the Securities and Exchange Commission.
Yeah, explicitly aiming to get onto Nasdaq. The ticker they're going for is STKE.
STKE. Okay. And where are they now, just for context?
Right now, they're on the Canadian Securities Exchange, the CSE. Their ticker there is HODL.
HODL, okay. Got it.
And the scale difference is, well, it's vast. The CSE has, around 760 securities total? Nasdaq. It's the second biggest exchange globally. We're talking over 3,300 listed companies.
Wow.
And the market cap is just enormous, over $30 trillion.
So yeah, not just stepping up, it's like a different universe entirely.
Pretty much. Like going from, I don't know, local band to global superstar overnight, that's the level of jump they're aiming for.
Okay, that is a massive leap. And how did the market react initially? Was there excitement?
There was definitely an initial reaction after that SEC filing became public. Yeah, their stock jumped. It spiked nearly 4.4% in Tuesday's trading. Hit about $1.76 US at its peak.
Okay, so almost a 4.5% jump. Sounds like a positive sign, right? A green light from investors.
Well, you know how markets are. An initial pop is one thing.
But maybe not the whole picture. What's the real story when you zoom out a bit? Especially looking at their financials.
Exactly. You have to connect the dots. So, yes, there was that bump. But the stock is actually down 17% year to date.
Oh, okay. That's less rosy.
And it's fallen hard from its peak. It's down about 61% from its all-time high, which was 6.10 Canadian dollars back in January.
Well, 61%. Wow.
Yeah.
And financially, profitability.
Well, that's another piece of the puzzle. For the quarter ending March 31st, 2025, they reported a net loss.
A loss, how much?
Around $3.5 million.
Okay, so you've got this huge NASDAQ ambition on one side.
Quite massive ambition.
And then on the other, the stock's down significantly this year, way off its high, and they're reporting losses. That seems like quite a contrast.
It really is. It's that classic tension, isn't it? You've got this forward-looking, high-growth ambition clashing with some, well, pretty challenging current financial metrics.
So it's a big bet on the future, basically. They're saying, look past the bumps, focus on the vision.
That seems to be the message. Our long-term strategy outweighs these short-term struggles.
That makes you wonder then, strategically, how does this NASDAQ goal fit in? What's the core play here that they think justifies this leap, especially with those numbers?
Yeah, and it seems the Nasdaq bid connects directly to their main operational strategy, which is
Solana.
Exactly. It's all about aggressive accumulation of Solana tokens, SOL, for their treasury reserve.
Aggressive accumulation. How much are we talking?
As of the start of June, they were holding over 420,000 SOL tokens.
420,000 SOL. And what's that worth, roughly?
At the time, it was valued around $61.32 million US, so it's a really significant chunk of their strategy.
Okay, that's substantial holding. Are they just buying this with existing cash, or are they actively raising money for this? How are they funding it?
Oh, it's definitely an active funding strategy. Very active.
How so?
Well, just earlier this month, they filed a prospectus up in Canada with the regulators.
Okay.
Signaling they might issue their own stock, potentially raising up to $1 billion.
$1 billion. Just to invest more in Solana?
Specifically to invest further in the Solana ecosystem, yes. That's the plan outlined.
Wow. Have they already raised money for this?
They have. Back in April, they issued convertible notes.
How much were those worth?
$500 million. And again, specifically earmarked to buy and stake SOL tokens.
$500 million already raised and deployed, and potentially another $1 billion on the way.
Yeah.
They are really, truly going all in on Solana.
It certainly looks like it. It's not just dabbling. It feels like they're betting the company's future on Solana's success.
Is there external validation for this Solana focus? Like, what are analysts saying?
Yeah, actually. Just this Monday, analysts over at Cantor Fitzgerald put out a note.
Oh, yeah. What did they say?
They basically said that companies investing heavily in Solana, like Sol Strategies, could really benefit. They see SOL being used more and more in the financial industry.
Why Solana specifically? What are its advantages?
The analysts highlighted its speed, high transaction speed, and its low costs.
Right, those are often cited.
And they see those features as being particularly beneficial for things like tokenized assets. So the underlying tech fits the financial use case, according to them.
Interesting. So the crypto strategy has some backing?
It seems so. So while the Nasdaq move targets traditional markets, their engine room is powered by this specific crypto bet.
So taking it all together, this dual play, aiming high for traditional markets like Nasdaq while digging deeper and deeper into the, let's face it, volatile world of crypto with Solana. What does this tell us? What kind of path are they carving out?
That's a fascinating question, isn't it?
It really is. It feels like a high-wire act. Balancing that huge potential they see in Solana against the very real financial pressures they're facing right now. It makes you wonder, what does this balancing act suggest for other companies trying to bridge these two worlds, traditional finance and the crypto frontier?